Hello friend, welcome to this course on food processing. The name of this course is Multi-Skill Technician, that is food processing. Multi-skill technician has skill in food processing like making pickles, jam, ketchup, juice, squash and baked products suitable for MSMEs. You will be employed by a bakery shop or a food processing unit and eventually become an entrepreneur. Therefore, a multi-skilled technician should be able to perform multiple roles like sorting, grading, processing, and canning various types of fruits and vegetables to produce pickles, jam, jelly, squash, ketchup, and juices. You should also be able to make baked products like bread, puff, cookies, cake, pastries, and desserts. A multi skilled technician must have the ability to plan, organize, prioritize, calculate, and handle the pressure. Also, the individual must have the stamina to stand for long hours, have personal and professional hygiene, and an understanding of food safety standards. You will learn all these things in this course. We will go step by step to cover everything. We have divided this course into chapters. So, this is the first chapter, and the name of this chapter is Introduction to Food Processing. In this chapter, you will get an overview of the food processing industry. By the end of this chapter, you will able to learn the meaning of food processing, understand the importance of food processing, explain the cleaning and disinfection process, and FSSAI guidelines for cleaning and packaging in the food processing industry. Before we go deep into the world of food processing, we should know what exactly food processing is. Food processing is transforming raw ingredients by physical or chemical means into food or food into other forms. Food processing combines raw food ingredients to produce marketable food products that the consumer can easily prepare and serve. Now the question that arises is, why should it be processed? Food should be processed because it removes toxins from food, it improves the taste of the food, it increases shelf life and also adds extra nutrients, it enables transportation and it also suits our lifestyle. Now the next question is, how can it be processed? It can be processed by adding salt, sugars, preservatives, antioxidants, naturally occurring antimicrobial substances. The processes like drying, freezing, refrigerated storage, smoking, food concentration, canning, etc. can also be used. There are various food processing technologies that we use, such as ohmic heating, microwave heating, radio frequency heating, infrared heating, high pressure processing, pulsed electric field, ultrasonics, pulsed light technology, pulsed X rays, irradiation, oscillating magnetic field. We will discuss all these techniques in the coming chapters. Before we deeper, we should be aware of the most critical thing in the food industry, which is cleaning. Let us ask ourselves a few questions. Would we like to eat foods prepared in an unclean area? Or if we find someone preparing food with dirty hands, would we like to eat it? The answer is big no. That's why we must know the exact cleaning process that must be implemented in our workplace. Let us take a look at the guidelines provided by FSSAI for cleaning and disinfection. Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, that is FSSAI, has clearly mentioned that cleaning should achieve two things: the removal of grease, food debris, and dirt, and the destruction of microorganisms, that is disinfection. Cleaning of the workplace can be divided into two broad categories: clean as you go and scheduled cleaning. Clean as you go applies to cleaning that must be done very quickly after the soiling occurs. The aim is to prevent cross-contamination or simply to keep working areas clean and tidy. These items should be cleaned and disinfected throughout the work period. Staff should implement a clean as you go policy by clearing away and cleaning up as they work and immediately after completing a task. Examples of this type of cleaning are cleaning up a floor spillage just after it has happened. The surfaces of plant and equipment which come into contact with food must be clean and bacteria free for each new job. In addition to clean as you go, there may be a daily requirement to clean the surfaces at the start of work. Work surfaces should be left clean and clear at the close of work. The stages of cleaning by hand are removing food particles and spillages using a damp cloth, brush or hose, whichever is suitable. Using a solution of detergent and very hot water to remove grease and general soiling. Rinsing the surface thoroughly using very hot water. Applying a suitable disinfectant in very hot water and allowing sufficient time for the solution to do its work. And rinsing again using very hot water and leaving the surface to dry. Alternatively, the surface can be dried using disposable paper towels. Whenever possible, with plant and equipment, follow clean as you go. Leaving plant and equipment dirty for a longer period can result in bacteria's growth, which might get transferred to clean plant and equipment or products. It also makes cleaning more difficult when done later. Scheduled cleaning refers to cleaning tasks carried out at regular intervals. Manufacturing factories should have a timetable that specifies all the details for every piece of equipment to be cleaned. Two of the standard types of scheduled cleaning are cleaning out of place and cleaning in place. Clean out of place or COP is a cleaning practice employed when plant and equipment are removed from their place or point of use to be cleaned in another location. Cleaning in place or CIP is used when plant and equipment cannot be removed for cleaning elsewhere because it is either too big or because reassembly would present unacceptable hygiene risk, such as operators handling cleaned and disinfected surfaces or such surfaces being exposed to the atmosphere and the possibility of aerial contamination. Chemicals are available to enable proper standard of cleaning and disinfection to be maintained. Usually the chemical is added to water to make the cleaning solution. Detergents are chemicals that will dissolve grease and assist in the removal of food debris and dirt. Detergents do not kill bacteria. Disinfectants are chemicals designed to destroy bacteria. They reduce the number of bacteria to a safe level. Disinfectants are not effective in removing dirt and grease. Disinfectants with a very strong smell that might taint food must not be used on any surfaces or equipment that comes into direct contact with food. However, these surfaces must be properly disinfected using a suitable chemical solution or steam or hot water over 82 degrees centigrade. Sanitizers are chemicals designed to remove grease, dirt and disinfect at the same time. Let us now take a look at the FSSAI guidelines for using cleaning solutions. When using cleaning solutions, the food handler should follow the instructions for use, including those for dilution and storage. Make a fresh, hot solutions frequently. Dry or cool water makes the chemicals less effective. Wear rubber gloves or other protective clothing when necessary. Not store chemicals within the food area or where they may warm up. And never mix different chemicals. They become less effective when mixed and poisonous gases may be produced. After cleaning, another important thing required to protect food from spoilage or contamination is the packaging. Food packaging is the enclosing of food to protect it from damage, contamination, spoilage, pest attacks and tampering during transport, storage and retail sale. It is an integral part of food processing. It has two main functions. to advertise foods at the point of sale, and to protect foods to a predetermined degree for the expected shelf life. The package is often labeled with information such as the amount of contents, ingredients, nutritional content, cooking instruction if relevant, and shelf life. The package needs to be designed and selected in such a manner that there are no adverse interaction between it and the food. Packaging types include bags, bottles, cans, cartons, and trays. FSSAI has also provided guidelines for food packaging. Materials used for wrapping are not to be a source of contamination. They must be stored in such a manner that they are not exposed to a risk of contamination. Reusable wrapping and packaging material is easy to clean and where necessary to disinfect. As far as possible, all unpacking and packing should be carried out in areas separate from food production or preparation to prevent contamination of open food. String removed from sacks and ties removed from bags should be immediately placed in suitable containers provided specifically for the purpose. Paper sacks should be cut open, although care should be taken to ensure the paper does not finish up in the food. Special care is needed to ensure that staples, which tend to fly considerable distance when boxes are opened, do not contaminate food. Suppliers should be requested to use adhesive tape to fasten boxes instead of staples. Packaging materials and gases should be non-toxic and not pose a threat to the safety of food. Certificates of conformity or other evidence may be used for verification. Let us now understand the law that is implemented in our country to ensure food safety. That is, the Food Safety and Standards Act 2006. Every country has its own food laws, which a food processing technician in food establishment needs to understand as they relate to their work and themselves. In India, a new era in food safety began with the Food Safety and Standards Act 2006, which became operational from August 5, 2011 throughout the country. The FSS Act consolidates the earlier laws relating to food. The Act enables unidirectional compliance and addresses the need for a single regulatory body in the food processing industry. To this effect, the Act established an independent statutory authority, the Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, that is FSSAI, with head office at Delhi. FSSAI and the state food safety authorities enforce various provisions at the same time. Thank you everyone for your time and patience. We will meet again to discuss the next chapter of this course.